Ms. Ridgely, and let's simplify your beauty routine. Today I'm going to show you my top favorite beauty essentials for women over 50. I am going to walk you through each item. We're going to do our makeup together, and I'm going to show you why I love them and how they work. Let's get started. The first thing I'm going to show you is this is a size 8 palette. I love this as it's very easy, doesn't have a lot of products in it. We're going to actually fill it together, and then it's perfect for the minimal, simple routine. Plus, you can still be glamorous with everything we're going to put in here. The first thing we're going to do is add our concealer, our brightener. That's the first thing. We're going to put in a color corrector like this. This palette is 100% customizable to you. So these colors are picked to match your skin tone, and I can help you with that. I'll link all of this below. You can get a free custom match from me to make sure that we get the right colors for your skin tone. So we have the brightener, the color corrector, then we're gonna go in with a contour. I think it's really, really important to have a contour, and then a really pretty lip and cheek. This is a satin, so it's more of a matte. This is gonna be great for both your lips and your cheeks, and you'll see in a little bit why it's such a good color. It's called Renaissance. I love this for many skin tones. I like it because you can have it light, you can have it dark. It's a great stain on your lips, and also if you want more of a bold lip, you can use that as well. And then on the bottom layer, it's got 2 layers. I'm gonna put a gloss. I love having something just for every day that has a little color. This is Summer Love. And then you can't go wrong with an illuminator. And I'll show you exactly why I think this is a great one. This is rose gold, and it's perfect. And then you have room for either 4 other colors, 2 small and 2 small here. So that's 4 like eyeshadow sizes, or you could do 2 more tins like this in here. So if you wanted another lip and cheek or something like that, you could add it as well. But this is the perfect just starter everyday makeup palette right here. And then we're gonna use just a few brushes. I have 4 right here, and you don't necessarily need all that. We could maybe take out one of them, but I'm gonna use these because I love them. And then we have an eyelash curler because that's important. Mascara, you need that. We have a brow gel, a pencil for your eyebrows, an eyeliner, and a gloss. And all that will fit into a nice little pouch like that, and it'll be easy to travel with. It won't take up a lot of room in your makeup area, your bathroom, your vanity, wherever you do your makeup. If you like to take your makeup with you to work or go back and forth with a little bag, it's perfect for that too. So let's get started, and I'm gonna show you. It's gonna take us very little time, and we're gonna do it together. Sorry, it's a little loud when I put things down on my counter. Let me put my hair back so that we can see my face. And just make sure that when you're starting doing your makeup, you have put your moisturizer on, your sunscreen, let that sink into your skin. This is a minimal natural makeup. This is going to be a very good everyday. And like I said, we can ramp it up so that if you were going out for dinner or doing something a little bit more fancy, you have that option with these multi-use products. The first thing I like to do is I've got clean hands. My sunscreen and my moisturizer is now settled into my skin. And I like I said, I like using my fingers. So I'm just gonna go into my brightest color, and let's set a timer and see how long this takes so that, hold on, I've gotta find it on my phone. Start it, okay, right now. We're starting our makeup right now. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the description box below. There's a comment area. I can help you with anything that you need to know. I think it's really important to not overcomplicate makeup and make it fun. You don't need a ton of products to feel and look your best. Hold on, I have a mirror here. I need to move that so I can actually look in it. And just washed my hair, so it's got, my bangs are just going to be in my face, I think. This is my second color. This is the color corrector. I actually did not put a foundation shade in here, so if that's something that you need, that could fill another slot. So I'd move my lipstick down, my lip and cheek down here, and then put more of a foundation color up here to do my jawline. But I'm gonna keep this really minimal today and not use a foundation color, so that you can see that you could go really minimal and not have a full face of makeup. So that's everything for the 2 colors. I did use the first and second color to prime my eyes, and then I'm gonna go in with my blush and bronzer brush. I think this is one of the best starter brushes, and even for people who have had the makeup for a long time, this is my #1 brush to use because it blends your makeup beautifully, and you can use it pretty much for every color in your palette. So if we wanted to remove, let's say, the detail brush, which I can do, and remove one more brush to make it even simpler, maybe we'll do that today. So I'll just use this brush so that it's even more just the essentials. Like that. So you just want to make sure when you're blending that you get everything, and I'm just pushing it into my face like this. Like that. Okay, so that is all my colors. And like you saw, I didn't put any makeup here, nothing in here yet. The next thing I'm gonna do is, if I'm gonna use this same brush, I can go into my contour, which is right here. I can pick it up with the brush and just put it in here. I like to have it on my forehead, so I would put it in here. Just be careful that it just doesn't get it into your hairline like this. So I usually use the detail brush for this, especially if you're a beginner. But if we're going really just essentials, then I would stick with this brush and go in here and just make sure you put a little bit in here on your cheekbone and blend it in here. Let me hold this down so I can put my hair up. Here. The issue with the blush bronzers is it's got a bigger sort of head on it. You could pick up way too much product. And then I like to just blend it up into my cheekbone like this. And I may have gotten a little too much there, so I think that's fine. Just want to make sure it's even. Then take whatever you have on your brush down your neck, like this. And I could take a little bit of my color corrector and just cover that up because I got a little bit too much up here. Okay, that's fine. So that is the first 3 colors. Now, if you wanted to put a little bit on your nose, you could take your finger like this, pick it up. It's funny, I just put a new contour in here. So I picked up a little bit more than I probably wanted to, but that's okay. That happens. So you can just do this for your nose. Especially if you're not going to use the detail brush, which is going to be more concise with how you're doing your contour, then you just want to be really careful that you're not overdoing it. Like I kind of did a little bit, maybe too much, but that's okay. And then that's it for those colors. I'm going to go in with my finger to the lip and cheek and just pick up a little bit like this. And it looks so pretty when it's blended in. I like to kind of go from my eye, the edge of my eye back like this. And anything that's left on my finger, I like to kind of add it to my lips to stain it, and then use the same brush, blend in. Yep, and you know what? It's totally fine. I am not unhappy with the way the contour came out. And add your blush. Like that. And if you'd like to add a little bit more, you could go in with your brush and just, you know, some people like a little bit on their apples like that to just make sure. And this is why this brush is so good, because it gives a nice soft application. See how that does? It's already given my skin a really nice glow. Then the next thing you want to do is go into your illuminator, and I use my fingers, and I like to put that on the top of my cheekbones like this. It's going to give a really pretty glow. It's really important for women like me and you over 50 to give your skin back that glow. And do a little bit on your nose and like that. So now I'm going to show you what is so brilliant about this. So this could be your face. You could do your mascara, brows now. But if you wanted a little bit extra, you can use this illuminator as your eyeshadow, just like this, right? And use that just like that. Put a little bit on your brow bone like this. I'm just using my finger to keeping it really simple, but I do have a brush here that you could use. This is the Smudge Brush. This is just a good flat, it's got like kind of a taper right here that's really good for applying the makeup, especially if you're going to use one of these colors as a eyeshadow. So you could go in with a brush like this, or you could use your fingers and just apply it. Same goes with the next color I'm going to show you, is that we've just put the Illuminator on as an eyeshadow, and then you could go in lightly. Remember, I just have a new contour, so I have to get used to the fact that it's actually not as hard as the other one that I had. So pick up some of the contour, come in and use that as your eyeshadow. Yeah, I picked up a lot, but that's okay. So you can just add it like this, just like you would an eyeshadow on your eye, like that. See how that gave a little bit? But if you used a brush like this and picked it up, you'll have much more control over where it is. So I do think if you're going to use the contour as your eyeshadow, it's good to have a little brush like this. And you may already have something like that in your drawer, a kind of a dense brush. And if you already have a good brush or eyeshadow brush and things like that that would work with cream foundation, then don't buy a new brush. You know, and my whole thing is if you have it, use what you have, only buy what you need. There's no reason to buy new things unless you really, really need it. If you don't have a good brush for this kind of makeup, then you should definitely 100% invest in one. My favorite is this. And then I always recommend getting the detail for the contour, especially when you're new at contouring. Like, you know, you saw how I got a little bit too much right here. So it's really important to use something like a tool like this, or use your fingers to apply it so that you're not putting on too much, because you could see that is where you can get into trouble, getting too much and lifting up too much product when you're dabbing in or going in. And so that was actually really good, because I showed you something that could go wrong. And I'm almost done. And I know we're timing this and I'm talking too long. The next thing I would do is go in with this Archangel. This is a brow gel. This is a new product we just launched. I love it. It's got this really small little comb on it. I like this because it simplifies what you're bringing with you, and all you need to do is go into your eyebrows like this and shape your eyebrows. Now, if you want to have them going up, you can do that. If you want to just shape them down like I do, I kind of like having it like this. You can do that. Now, it's a clear gel. It's going to dry. It's not very sticky or anything. It doesn't feel tight or hard. And I love that it keeps your eyebrows all day. And I think it's really, really important. Like, this is one of my must-haves and essentials in any makeup bag. So there's that. And I usually use the brow wax, but because we're going really minimal, that is taking away a brush and another item for your palette. So this is a savings, and also it's just one less thing that you have to carry. Then the next thing we're gonna do is use my eyelash curler. This is the more arched one. This is the half moon. I really think it's important to have an eyelash curler, especially if you're like me and you have stubby eyelashes. I can't go anywhere with an eyelash curler. This is another one of my must-haves. So I'll go through my must-haves at the end. And then a really good mascara. This is the Lash soap. We just debuted this a few days ago. This is a curved wand, and I'm kind of trying it out. So pick your favorite mascara and be sure to add that to your bag. I think mascara is so important because you need to have definition and you want to see your eyes. Your eyes are beautiful, and the whole point of the makeup is to focus on your eyes. And this is a very light mascara, so I'm going to add a few more coats. So put your mascara on like this. And I love the fact that you can use your contour, your illuminator as eyeshadows, and makes it really, really easy, especially if you're like you're traveling and you don't want to worry about a lot of stuff. You have the option to just use what you have in your palette, or if you're on the go and you're going from work to like dinner or something, and you want to sort of update your look, you have that. You could also put a powder in there. I love the feather blotting, so you could do that. So that's with mascara. The last thing we need is a gloss, so that would be the last thing I would do. And that is my really easy, quick makeup. Let's see how long that took us. That was 11 minutes and 46 seconds with me talking. So that's really good. Just think, you could probably get that to like 7 minutes, because I know I can get that to 7 minutes. Now, just to glam it up a little bit, you could add a eyeliner to your bag. I love the Revant, I'll link that below. This is an awesome, long-lasting gel eyeliner. It comes in 6 colors. I love the brown. Has a great little like roll up, twisty, it's like a pen. And I love this to line my eyes in the evening or when I need a little bit more glam. And this is small, this is long lasting, it's not gonna smudge. This is a great option. I also like from Revant, the same company, this is an eyebrow pencil, so you could fill in your eyebrows. This also has a very small little pencil, so you can just draw in little hair-like pieces, and then it has a little spoolie on the end, which is awesome. So you can just go in and fix it as well. So these are 2 great additions. And then the last thing that I would say is an essential for me is an actual like lip oil or gloss that I can carry with me and I can put in my bag. So I would just add this on top like that and go. That is everything in my essentials. The last thing that you could do for glamming it up at night is you could take your contour. If you wanted to bring like a brush like this, you could go into your contour, you could line your lips, you could add some of your lip and cheek to your lips to give it a little bit more of a bold lip, and then add the gloss on top. So there's so many great options, and then you're all done. And it's so simple, so compact, and they're fabulous, easy things for you to take on the go, day to day, and all the things. So I'm going to show you. I have this little bag right here. You grab your 8 palette with all your colors. That is perfect. It goes right in here. You've got your eyelash curler, a really must have, your gel for your eyebrows. You add in your mascara and lip oil, lip gloss. And then you've got, on the other side over here, you've got your brush that goes in really nicely. It stays on its little side. You've got maybe the smudge brush if you wanted it. Of course, I'm always gonna say bring the detail brush, but we didn't use it today, so you've got that. And then if you really wanted to do your lips, you could have that. So you've got those in this little section. And then the 2 add-ons are the eyeliner and the eyebrow pencil. And those can pop right in here in the main section. Zip it up. And look how small. You even have, there's extra room in here too. It's so small, so compact. Look, there's like, I'm holding it, like there's so much space. Something like this, a little pouch, pop this in your tote or your work bag or wherever, you could put it anywhere. It's so great, right? Like everything you need is right here in this little tiny bag. Funny story, this is how I actually started with the brand. This is the bag I was using. Those are the everything that I purchased except for the brow gel, which is new. So I didn't have the brow gel. I didn't have the eyeliner or the eyebrow pencil because those are new to me this past year. So everything else I had, and I loved it because I didn't need to fuss with eyeshadows. I had everything that I possibly need. This is how I was traveling back and forth to New York for work weeks and all that, and I fell in love with the brand. So if you're interested in any of this, I'll link it below. You can get a free color match from me. I'll help you with your colors for the makeup. And then as far as the eyeliner, the eyebrow pencil, I have a 10% off code. So check down below and link through to that. I didn't put it on today, but I use that all the time. And you'll see in my videos, like my eyeshadow videos, that I use them. I love the eyeliner. It's so good. I love the fact that it is also really easy to wash off. So I can wash my face with my cleanser and it wipes right off, and I have no residue of the eyeliner around my eyes. So if you have any questions or thoughts or comments, please leave them below. If there's any videos you'd like to see, please let me know. I would love to create them for you and help you with your makeup. And if you liked and enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate it if you could hit the like and subscribe button. It helps me grow this channel and you'll get notified when new videos go up. So thank you so much for spending your day with me. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.